The entire series on Switch? You bet your sweet bippy it is. And they all look so good lined up. Because they all have this, like, similar theme on the art. Ah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful series. I love it. I love it to death. Eternally. You do not need to know the Xenosaga series. Xenogears, Xenosaga, and Xenoblade are all thematically connected, but not literally connected. The stories are not linked. Xenoblade X is like a spin-off, basically. It's very open world, but it's not really the same thrust. And if you are looking for some very, 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 very good JRPG stories with, like, honestly, some pretty interesting combat. They all have sort of a different system, but they're all based on real time somehow and some strategic elements. It's good. I can't recommend it enough. They're all amazing. All right. Although, you know what? Actually, what I'm going to do real quick. I saved. I heard somebody on Twitter say that there might be a memory leak or something in the game. Like, they've had a Chapter 5 cutscene ruined by the game crashing. So I'm just going to reboot it real quick. They are very long, though, yes. Like, 60 hours minimum if you kind of ignore most of the side questing. Oh, and Xenoblade 2 has, like, has a second game. Its DLC is another 30 to 40 hour JRPG. Ah, they're so good. They're so good. Oh, and here in Xenoblade 3, I'm just gonna give you one little hint, one tip, all right? Because this is very obvious once you get through the other games. That sword is from Xenoblade 1. That whale is from Xenoblade 2. In fact, they are both on the covers of those games. And I will not explain what I mean by that. We're back into Aerith Sea with this weirdly ethereal music. Hey, there's the sword! Woo, remember how that is like on the other end of this ocean? I am still not really over that. Best shot of the game? I can't quite agree with that. Because, like, remember, there's also been a whole lot of places where I could look over to the side and just see big Uriah with a giant hole in its side. And, what I've said before hasn't changed. It's still... like, the sword is closer now, and yeah, it gives me feelings. Uriah... I spent more time in Uriah than I did on that sword. Uriah feels... sadder. Big boy tears. Get out of my way, sea dragon. Yeah. Okay, so I can't quite push a sea dragon around. I can push fishies. Not that guy, he's too big. Oh, yo, though. It totally is Gormot's big fin. Look from here, you can see like the whole body of Gormot. Hold up, I just gotta go along this little... And hand! What is probably Morardane's hand over there? You did tell me, alright, but it's still different to actually, like, see it. See the whole thing from far enough away. And be like, that's it. That's the second continent from Xenoblade 2. And then Uriah is the third. Did they? They may have joined the thing around the center. Like, Morardane was the fourth, right? It's there. Leftheria is here. Which was the fifth. Oh my fucking god, did they really do that? Did they really do that? Like in a clear, ordered circle? Back up, back up, back up. Okay, good. I'm not ready for the guitar, man. What's with these guitar plucking strings? It's not map completion. It's more just like it has a map, and if you want to complete it, you can. This is just me being a crazy person, because I want the completion. Oh, okay, right. I was like, I've never heard this guitar when I was wandering around. It's because the boat music is different from the swimming music, or from the wandering music. Can I not get... Ugh. All right, I guess I'm going this way now. Just one line. Just one line. Let's just flush this out a little bit. It's fine. There we go. That's all I needed. Now we can K-turn. Some locations you need to discover, but filling the map, yeah, it's a very personal thing. In Xenoblades 1 and 2, if you discovered all of the landmarks in an area, you would auto-fill the map. I don't know if that happens in 3. Because usually you have to get at a pretty high level to be able to get everywhere and see everything. What's the level? What's the level? What's the level? Hold on. I'm gonna help out. Coins, please.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
I don't think we'll run into any issues.
Break!
Eyes over here!
You're a lifesaver. Extended!
We'll keep them intact.
Oh boy. Oh boy, why? What was that? I'm glad that didn't continue, because that could have been very, very bad. Focus attack, please.
Demon Slayer! Warning!
That's a big anglerfish.
I'll keep up the attack.
Very attentive of you.
Being teamed up on by three Yarks.
No love lost!
I'll keep on helping them.
Nice move, Kyle.
Violent flurry.
Overboard! Myopic spree! Eyes over here!
So is it just electrifying the water? Is that what happens?
Let's show them.
Unfit to burn!
Shoot. Physical defense down. Don't. Yeah. Just keep going. Just keep going. We're working on it. It'll go down soon.
Eyes over here! Freeze! Round now! Not for my belt.
No love lost.
Good. And grab these things.
Demon Slayer! Heal!
and then probably stand over here. How come I can't get any heals? Finding your party members in the ocean is very difficult. But okay, got my coins.
That was pretty much what I expected.
I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Tile?
Dang it, I have too many things like immediately within arm's range, which is great for not getting up and bad for keeping things orderly. Especially when, you know, that water bottle that you just set down, you didn't even close it, so now there's just water all over the floor again. On a hardwood floor. Ugh. How goes the foreign sword? We're doing just a little bit more ocean exploration while we wake up with a coffee. Oh, yo!
Huh?
I can probably take on a unique. I can probably take on unique.
Keep your head
Yarr!
and lose them.
I'm ready.
I want the coins. Oh, wow, he's big. Maybe I can't take on a unique. Maybe I'm about to horribly die.
Sorry about this.
That's a boat. That's a boat. That is a boat.
Violent flurry. Quick draw.
Eyes over here. How fast?
So I get better for front attack, right? I should stand here. Physical defense down. Ether defense down. Right. If I'm playing the gunner, then it's better to attack when he's doing, yeah, Shark Shock is a big AoE electric thing. Okay, okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Guys, focus over here. We need to take out the little one. I only have one tank. Oh god. Oh, that's gonna be a problem.
Amazing.
Good job, Uni.
Okay, good. So I got rid of the ad. Yeah, because if that one tank goes down, there's nothing to pull up the slack. 3 healers and 3 attackers. Yeah, it's still imagining this is going to go pretty bad. Maybe if I can build up a chain attack. Actually, if I can just stay alive until the latter half, then I might be okay. Because the tanks actually can't. There's no tanks to like share tank buffs. And it's gonna keep using this damn Shark Shock thing. Break is great. Come on, using art.
Much appreciated.
Using art. I'm waiting for this.
Stay back for now. No love lost.
There it is.
We can do this. Uni. Now we'll bring them to their knees.
I bet we can do it. I bet we can do it. We're still staying alive. Got a break. Yeah, because they're in their interlinks right now, so they can't die anyways. Oh, we did get a topple. Right, because of the interlinks. They can do all the moves even if my characters don't have the arts for them. There we go. Okay. Halfway. Let's go.
Leave it to uni. Leave it to uni.
How's this for a plan?
Bypass defenses, please. Slept for 8 hours and miss a boat. We had the boat for a while before we quit last night. Evade, front attack. Front attack would be good. AoE back attack. Ether defense down. Yes, that one. Oh, he's still doing Shark Shock right now. Ah, very glad I can't die in a chain attack then. $64. Yeah, no love lost for some heals. And then we can Neo. High aggro, block spike, aggro plus. Intrusive Melville, he intruded on my story progress. I was just making my way to the castle, all nice and unintruded upon, and then he popped up, intruded, if you will, in my way.
Do you think this plan might work?
Observe my strategy.
Increased critical rate.
Observe my
Yeah, during all yeah, go for this. More crit will be good here. When first in line, it makes all attacks critical.
Right there.
64. Lands can't pull off 40 points. I don't think so. So I have to spend uni first. And now I can spend lands. Now I can spend Noah and get 2 back. Yeah. That's better.
You're doomed now.
Oh, Alexandria is good. Oh, she gives the big damage.
To uni.
observe my strategy.
I don't know if I'm gonna have enough now.
This should be our plan.
This is getting tight.
Plan of attack.
It should be. If I end with Mio, she'll bring back Noah, who should have enough to finish the next round on his own, and then that gives me an Ouroboros order.
Our plan of attack.
It's not toppled, so unblockable is still a thing that could happen. So we did get a break. And then, excuse me. If I can leave Senna here, that gives me some insurance for next time. It's not toppled, so days won't do anything. But a hit's a hit. Then I can Mio, Aggro Plus.
And one for good measure.
The eye patch works great with the medic gun. Yeah, now I get Noah, who can still do it on his own. Noah and Senna. It's gotta be lands, because Mio's not an option. Then we Senna for Ether Defense down. And then Noah. Front attack plus Ether Defense down is already there. Dead set, remove aggro. That's not an attack. Fatal Barrage then. Oh, those numbers. So many big numbers.
We can go all night. I got you in my sight.
Is that a block? You were not supposed to be able to block. That was Senna's whole thing.
Your name's not coming right out.
Makes all attacks critical. I think... Wasn't that already happening here? Maybe not. Nope, that's it. She just did it all on her own. Damn it, I wanted to use more of my rolls. Go through all the healers.
Hope you're ready for us.
I'm now concerned this might not actually be enough. It should be. Senna gets big hits.
Stay right there. Got a surprise for you.
Come on, make it dead. Oh, on the final strike. Oh, so satisfied when that happens.
This'll fetch a high price.
Okay, good. Oh, hold up. There's also a couple shinies here. A couple luckies.
Here we go, guys.
I see the luckies, you know, they're good. They give me the points.
Where I'm from, it's called a land
Keep piling on the damage. Eyes over here. Today.
Thanks.
Who's ready for fish sticks? Fish sticks would be great.
Eyes over here.
I mean, maybe later. I just had breakfast. I still have breakfast. It's a mouthful of rice. But I also had some fruit.
We have superiority.
Giving me that good healthy energy to get started on the day with.
We can do better yet.
Boosh boosh. Don't really care about this guy, but it'll be faster to just kill him, pick up the stuff, and then walk over.
Means there were no holes in my strategy.
Like, I'm also at this place right now. There's a part of me that wants to just climb up this island and check it out, or at least like see if there's a landmark here. Because if I can mark off a landmark, then it's much easier to get back to later.
Stay back for now. My optics free.
Get a break, do the slash.
Divine protection.
Damn this spike urchin. It's just as much of a pain as he was in Xeno 2.
Whatever happened to not being careless?
Oh, so to get up here I have to... Oh! Oh, this whole thing is floating islands. Okay, well if that's the... never mind. I've got a named grave here. I can teleport back here another time. Like I say, we'll do some side quests and exploration later. I want to start off the day here by heading into Kevis. Not Kevis. Agnes. I keep calling you Kevis. Have to go find the second false queen. Oh, also, hey, there's a dock right fucking here. I mean, if it's Colony Moo Hidden Coast. Oh, it's a colony! I was wondering if there would be a colony out here on the sea, because we did get one very close to Kevis, right? Right? That was Colony 11, which I want to go back and check in on. Locked up tight, though, so maybe this other path in... Oh, yo, there's a side quest! Okay, let me go grab the side quest here. Because I'm willing to bet that that is something that would set you off towards the... Where's my boat? Fucking, are you serious? It put the boat all the way down there instead of with me now? Alright, go to Twin Palm Isle. Maybe it doesn't show up if you, grab a named grave. I still don't see boat. Well, excuse me. There. Okay, so if you go to an actual landmark, you'll get the boat. Graves do not, which is upsetting. But I think that's it right there, right? That little beach. So hold up a second, because OCD, mild OCD. Just gotta fill in the map here. Just gonna take this, go all the way down. Whenever I get a chance, just fill in an extra line on the map. There we go. There we go. Fill in the map. Just filling in that map. Feels good. Feels good to fill in the map. Jumping Dolphins have wanted to help me fill in the map. I do not have this kind of patience for map filling. It's like Power Wash Simulator, man. Just go up and down the lines. Fill it in. It's so damn satisfying. And like, yes, it's gonna take forever, but then you see the thick lines and you're like, oh, I did that. I earned that. So, what is this quest about? Technically farther away from the castle than Colony 11 was.
Wait up. I heard something. What is it, Mimi? Ah. Banana sea person on ground! Stay with me. We'll patch you right up.
I see little pink horns.
I have to help everyone.
Fiona.
Stop moving. You don't understand. I promised them. Said I'd keep them safe. If I'm the only one that survives, then it's all been for nothing. I have to go.
Oi, don't be a clod.
Okay, like, what keeps beeping at me? Stop beeping at me.
Huh? I'm not?
Oh, what? You're really serious then? How are you gonna save anyone when you can barely stand yourself? You got a death wish or something?
Let's break it down.
Chill, breathe.
As I see it, you have two options here. You can go in and try to save them by yourself.
Or you can let us pitch in. Which one of those strikes you as the better idea, eh?
That's not what I was gonna say, Lance. I was gonna say she can flee, swim across the ocean. It'll take a long time. She's almost guaranteed to die, but like, it is an option.
You want to help me?
I don't know. That depends. But I wouldn't be in such a hurry to throw my life away. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
That's one of the first times I've ever seen that actually explicitly said in one line.
It's just a quick patch-up, but it should help you think straight. Sorry about Lance and his threatening display of idiocy.
What's threatening?
We're trying to help somebody and they're still just at each other's throats.
You missed the point.
I did not miss the... Oh.
Look, you can relax. We're all friends here. Would you mind telling us what's going on? Yeah, okay. There was a Kavesi raid. There was no time. I had to cause a diversion, so I leapt in without a second thought. After that, it's all a blur. That was pretty reckless of you.
Remind Riku of someone Riku know?
Oh.
Whatever the case may be, we had best hurry.
I hope everybody gets in a dig at Lands. That was two.
Judging by the situation, your allies were likely forced apart and are now fighting alone.
It really sounds like it would help to have some numbers on your side, no?
For now, let's take the best course of action we can. We can hash out the details later. The best course? My name is Fiona. I am the commander of Colony Mu.
It's always the commander. It's like we should, by all rights, be finding some pleb, but it's always the commander.
I know this might be a lot to ask, seeing as we've just met.
And also the commanders tend to look incredibly, I guess, okay, all the characters in this game look young because they're all 10 to 20. Sure, that one's actually fair. But they look like especially not commander-like.
But please, lend me your strength. I need to save my people.
They're not all, like, Alexandria levels of Alexandria and Ashira levels of confident. And having that air about them. So we're putting off the castle for just a smidge, right? Right, like just a simple hero quest. These tend to go pretty quick, and then we're gonna get another hero in our belt, right? We're all in agreement on this. We can't leave her here. Right? Right? I think we're all in agreement. I think I can read all your minds.
Is that bonnet digging up ore?
Please, there's no time to spare. Is this like a rare thing? Let's hurry.
There's no time to spare. Hey guys, is this like a rare? I don't know. I know I've seen like 800 of them, but it looks especially like shiny. Alexandria's young but looks mature. Fiona's probably normal but looks young. It could be that. Could be that.
Sorry. I shouldn't have been alone.
Let's send her on. Her voice deserves to be heard.
All right.
No, I can't. No, it's actually called out as the mission. You cannot leave it alone. I was also thinking yesterday, just mildly unrelated thought to this current thing, but I think I'm going to stop treating classes like a grab bag. I mentioned this near the end of last day's stream too, but like I'm disconnecting hard from classes now because they just seem like another checkbox. Like another experience bar to raise, and everybody's lost their unique identities. So I think what I'm going to start doing is actually like focusing. Like, instead of just picking the next thing that is a role that I need, I'm actually going to put the characters towards skills that I want them to have in order to eventually end up back at the roles where they started, or close to them. Like, Tyon and Uni as healers, and Lance, Noah, Miosena as tanks attackers, depending on whatever I want at the time. As I get to some classes, like, at their level 20, or ranked up to 20, then I'm gonna start having, like, almost too much experience to go around? Or, not to scratch that. Like, there will be too much to try and cap out everybody, so I'll have to start getting picky anyways, and I'll still be getting CP rolling in. And I think that's a better way to keep myself more engaged with the system. I totally understand that job systems probably weren't made to just give everybody everything. And that's the way that I think about it, and that's part of why I don't like it, because I know I think about it that way.
Sean, you kept everyone safe. It must have hurt so much.
Just talking about mechanics, and Senna's talking about rocks while this girl is going through a crisis of all of her friends dying. You know, they're used to this in this world, right?
Leave the rest to us. Yes. Thank you.
They're used to it. They've seen dozens of people die, so it doesn't bother them anymore, right? That's how this works. I'm gonna walk by that lucky because I don't care. More, it's that it was next to an elite, and I don't want to fight the elite right now.
Hey, are you all right? Crying isn't going to change anything. Noah, Mio, would you mind taking care of everyone?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say she's probably not all right. She's
Noah, would you mind?
seeming more upset. Phone, can you shut the fuck up, please? Stop giving me the same notification for what you gave me 20 minutes ago.
Wonder what's inside. Ugh, that smarts.
This is something decent, right?
I think you operate it like...
Yeah, that's what I was very flippantly getting at before there, Mystery Man. Everyone dying seems to happen pretty regularly here. And yes, it is upsetting, but I would kind of figure that most people have unfortunately steeled themselves to it by now. Especially a commander, right? Because a commander, more than anybody else, would be constantly seeing all that death. They kind of have to be involved in everything.
I don't want to lose them. Fiona.
I think you operate it like...
I hope there's no colony where everybody's already like that. I think we've already found 2 of them. And that's basically what Tau was, and that's also what 11 was. Like, Tau was just ready to die, and 11 doesn't mind if they die. They're all like, this is what we want. We're all incredibly intense warriors to the end.
Well, this was entertaining. Quite a contest.
Indeed. And it ended with your loss.
Irma!
What took you?
Sorry. How's everyone?
Fiona! Oh, Fifi, I was so worried about you.
Fifi.
We're surrounded. And pretty badly depleted.
Men, aim for that banner. It's their commander, Fiona.
Dream on, mother!
We should go.
All of us. Yes. We didn't ask for these outsiders. This is still our fight.
But the wounded... Ah, it's nothing. We're good.
Yeah, we're fine. Still fighting fit. Relax, Fifi. You worry far too much. In Colony Mu, we fight as one. Right, folks?
You guys...
It'd be kind of cool if they just took him out without me right now.
Trust your crew.
Trust yourself. Trust in victory.
All hearts as one! We'll make it! Together!
Does she just fight with a banner? Is she like a bard? Also, how can they have like what looks like demon dogs? False wolf. That seems a very evil. Like a very evil. She fights with it. Yeah, she's not picking up another weapon. She literally fights with a banner. She's another healer. Excuse me. I did not look at what she was doing, what her class is, or like how to rebalance my team. I hope I could just mash my way through this. I already took out 4 of them, so we should be able to mash. Yeah, the interlink was doing such crazy damage by the end. Like, Noah's especially seems to just go up in power the longer it's out.
Another notch on my belt.
No, don't give me a dog wine.
Sparks!
too strong.
Yo, when are we gonna get somebody that uses the fisticuffs, though? Give me those fist weapons.
Retreat! Retreat!
We made it.
Fiona! Fifi!
Irma, all of you. You pulled through. Thank you.
Come on now, of course we did.
We made a promise, right? Come what may, we'll always be together.
Lance, everybody.
Yeah, why is Lance disengaging from this?
Thank you so much for saving our lives.
Whoa! All right, steady on. We're not deaf.
You were just gonna walk away. I couldn't let you go without a proper thank you. Even if you're Ouroboros, the betrayer.
I was just about to say, man, are we just dropping all pretense of we're supposed to be enemies now? No, okay, she knows.
Hang on.
No need to explain. You're our saviors.
That's right. You even healed our wounded.
But did we?
Yeah, you don't look like baddies to me.
I guess we healed Fiona.
Exactly.
And I noticed that when we were fighting side by side, you guys all trust one another. That's why.
You've made up your mind, have you, Fiona?
Oh, you just saved the colony and now you're gonna abandon us all again. Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, that's why I want to try trusting too.
Man, this was right faster than Juniper, wasn't it?
I want to destroy our flame clock. Would you mind doing us this one
In
last
fact, this is the
favor?
first time they've straight up asked me to do it.
It's hardly a problem for us, but why the sudden request?
We heard about a liberated colony from Nopal travelers. That's what got me thinking. There should be more to life than spending it fighting all the time.
Okay, that's a good intro. It's like we've been doing this for a while, and yeah, it makes sense that maybe news would spread, and eventually somebody would just think, hey, what if though? What if?
Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
Sounds to me like you've been mulling it over.
For the past 10 minutes while mourning all your dead friends.
This has to change. I want to change myself. And I want to change the way things are.
Good on you.
Looks like you got it figured out.
You'll trust me.
That's the same look you gave us when we first met. You'll do anything to protect your friends, won't you?
All right then. Let's make tracks for Colony Mew.
It's right there.
That is, if she didn't still seem to be having second thoughts. Care to tell us why?
Oh, you noticed? Well, that makes things easier. There are two major stumbling blocks. The first is that you'll have to somehow outwit the consul.
Who doesn't know that we're out here talking to you right now?
And second, that only that consul knows the location of the flame clock under discussion.
Wait, are you kidding? It's right there. We can see it.
Huh? How can you not know? The one you see right now?
Oh.
That's just a fake.
Oh.
Fake? How's that then?
Oh, but the consul isn't here right now. This might be the right time to act.
Fiona, this isn't the place to be having this conversation.
Ah, right. Sorry.
In any case, let's talk details at the colony. Our people are on their last legs. We'll need time to get back to strength.
Please, take this.
A circlet of wisdom.
I'm
Okay.
happy you were able to send everyone on their way. It really helped me to be a little more positive. Thank you so much. Sorry about all the urgent requests. We'll be waiting for you at Colony Mew. Don't keep us waiting too long.
Well, okay, I'll stick to what I said before. Yeah, they're still making every one of them feel unique and different, which is great. Because he's Lance and he now knows about babies. Thus, everything he does is awkward and stiff. Didn't Ashira ask to destroy the flame clock? She did not. All she wanted to do was fight. And she was like sort of miffed at her consul, but she didn't plan on destroying the clock. She was just like, I just want to fight. That's it. Now you guys are here, so you want to do that, right?
I see some relation.
And yes, Alex planned to have us do it. She completely came to the understanding on her own, but again, did not directly ask. This was like, we just helped somebody on the beach, got her up here, and then she's like, hey, you want to, like, destroy our clock and our way of life? She seems very eager and, like, in the moment, spontaneous to do it. So we actually have a break now. We could go to Kevis, or we could just continue with the quest. Which one you guys want to do? No longer are we dealing with an emergency. Also, what the crap is that over there? That looks very Sylvalum. Where were those shapes in the previous Xenoblades? I know way over at Uni. Way over there by the sword is some parts of the Bionis stomach, and Leftharian Archipelago all fell into this area, but what is that? Quest? Mystery says quest. Alright, we'll keep going with this until we get her released.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Oh, this place is gorgeous. Oh, it helps that I walked in as it turned to sunset too, but oh man. This is good. The area looks like the uncharted islands between Primordia and Sylvalum, right? Hold up, ladder. There's also a lot of people here. Like, this is a pretty sizable colony. With a pretty hefty front gate. Yes, it does. It gives me Garfon vibes too. But I've been getting Garfon vibes from a lot of different places. I think I already called out one place that made me think of the music. Probably didn't got a lot of big battles since they are in the sea. Yeah, that's fair. And they're also quite close to Agnes Castle. Bed of woes and wishes.
We've been waiting for you.
This is awesome. Did you guys make this?
I'm starting to think Lanz is going to inherit this. Has everybody inherited a class by now? I don't think... Wait. Noah's got a few. Uni's got a few. Lanz got at least the medic. Tyon got a couple. Senna got the Nopon. Mio has not inherited a single class yet, has she? Hi, Kyria. Or Kairashi.
I suppose we did. Whenever we say farewell to a friend, we plant flower seeds.
Oh, wow. If you got the space for it, but how did you have so many... You're in the sea, next to the castle. How have there been this many?
They kept growing over time, and before we knew it, we had this.
Okay, I guess now to be fair, you initially think every flower is a seed, and then it's like, wait, no, flowers can grow then their own. Like, flowers can just sort of continue to spread. So it's not all dead friends. It's just like maybe 25% dead friends.
It's beautiful, but to think of all the departed.
Standing still spells death. If we can't achieve victory, there will be no tomorrow. But still, we didn't want to forget that they were all here once.
So that's why you're getting all teary-eyed.
What? No. It's just the pollen.
It doesn't take much to get Commander Boohoo here going.
I like Irma. She's good.
Irma?
Looks like you're taking a lot on your shoulders. Doesn't it weigh you down?
A little. I just wish I wasn't such a weakling.
You can put the burden down whenever you want, you know. You can still choose to keep things the same as always. I wouldn't think any less of you if you did. Neither would anyone else here.
I love you for saying that, Irma. Just like I love everyone here. And Colony Mew, where I met you all.
So she's the commander, though. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense that she would meet them all here.
And
but...
ever since I realized that, tomorrow stopped looking so dark. And that's exactly why I can't run away from my responsibility.
I get it. Whatever happens, I trust in you.
They have a good salute. I like this. This hand, pound, pound.
And I trust you too.
Hand, pound, pound.
Fiona, Irma. All the squad leaders have assembled. We can start the meeting at your convenience.
Understood. I'll be right there.
Oh, but before that, Fifi...
Fifi? Fifi? Stop calling me that.
Kitchi kitchi coo!
Stop it!
Loosen up, Fifi. Get it all out here.
This is such a warm and loving place. This is like the more than, I mean, outside of the maternity ward, this is like the most positive fucking colony we've seen all game, right?
Yep, now she's back to herself.
We're waiting in the square.
I know we haven't seen a ton of it, but like, yo, initial ambush aside, there's, everybody here is just so damn tight and warm and open with it.
I'll get you back, you'll see. Run away!
It's hard to imagine that the consul will make it easy for us with the flame clock.
Okay, I know it won't be because the consuls are all cartoon villains, but what if the consul was also this friendly?
Someone will surely pay for this with their life. Again. Please, do whatever you can to make sure it's not Fiona.
Would you add more names?
Oh, let's pick up some stuff.
I see some relations have changed.
Best friends. Oh, big heart. Yeah. Consul's just a chill fella. Consul's helmet has dreads.
I hope we can make use of this.
Excuse. The real flame clock, right this way. Break it if you... To break it, you must beat me in a snuggle off. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Uriah. Just looking straight at the face. There's the big guan.
Say, isn't this valuable?
It's such a... Oh, God. Oh, that's such a cool realization. To actually be able to get to see all the Titans in a big fucking circle. Which makes me wonder if maybe some more of that landmass over there is also more Ardain. And like now, you know what? Now, much like Torna, much like my opinions with Torna, where I'm like, hey, somebody play Torna first and then play Xenoblade 2 base game because I want to know what you think by seeing it in reverse. I want to know what somebody thinks who plays this game without playing the first two Xenoblades. What do they think when they see a giant fucking whale and a hand sticking out of the earth and this enormous fucking sword? There's some parts of it that would not be obvious as life forms, as Titans to them, but there's also a lot here that is very unmistakably like, wow, why the hell is this place made out of giant animals and, like, weapons? Moradane was the tallest. I believe Moradane was the only bipedal one. It had long, long legs. So there wasn't a whole lot of living space on it because the horizontal places where you could stand were basically all internal and on its shoulders.
I'll follow you.
On it.
Had a long neck too? Maybe.
Wonder what's inside?
Hello?
What's up? Hi, actually, I can show this. Because I don't have the full art book anymore, but I do still have the first art book for Xenoblade 2.
Gotta keep nice.
This is the page, yeah. So this was more Ardane right here. Let's see if I can get that on the camera, and also continue to see the camera. This is more Ardane. Right there. Sorry for continuing to hit the mic. It does have a neck. And I guess the neck is pretty horizontal, but I don't think there was ever any reason to get there. Maybe in lore they said that they had some stuff on the neck. I could see them maybe making some living space on the back across to the other shoulder, but the capital was on the left shoulder.
Does anyone live on the head?
I don't know. More Ardane was also getting very hot because it was incredibly old. Like older than some of the other Titans too.
Fair, yeah, and I do remember Genbu also being like a really old Titan.
But Genbu was cold because they kept using its ether for other purposes. Like siphoning it off. The head is where the Emperor lived in Moradane? No, that's, the capital was on the left shoulder. There was nothing on the head in Moradane. Halimu Barracks, can I open up the door now? From the other side? Yes, I can.
Shortcuts obtained.
I see another container over here.
That smarts.
Have you played this more than me, Mystery Man?
I hope we can make use of this.
Yes. Actually, they have.
Some people did not need to take breaks for full-time work during the week and have just had time to plow through it. I don't know if you have, but I know that there are people who've beaten it already, gotten quite a bit farther, and I'm like, yep, I don't know how the fuck you did it, because even when I had a vacation, Xenoblade 2 took me 2 weeks. Maybe they just plowed straight through main story.
I haven't actually beaten it yet. I'm going through a lot of the side quests.
Yep, we're gonna do Agnes Castle, and then we're gonna take a bunch of today to go back and clear out a lot of side quests.
Are we seriously gonna do it now? Those Kavesi dudes are still loitering around.
Who's loitering again?
Who's loitering?
God, he's huge.
It sounded like someone was having a bit of a whinge. We all good here?
Yes, get closer. Tower over him with your eye patch and your crossed arms and your fucking tough guy Senate jacket.
You're great. Right, Tallow?
Right, Chief. No whinging here.
Say again?
So threatening.
Say it again.
Nothing to say, really.
Huh. I'll take your word for it.
I'm really thinking Lance is gonna inherit this. It's weird to me that your tank inherits 2 healer classes. But, okay.
Time is of the essence. Sorry to rush, but can we get straight to the point?
What should we talk about first?
Oh, wow. What should we ask? About the colony's rank. What's going on here?
If the current flame clock is fake, what happens when your rank goes up?
If the clock is fake,
As far as I know, I don't think that's ever happened.
the ranks never changed.
Wait, you're joking. You've always been on the same level.
Nico, that's me. Heard something from the consul one time. She said to tough it out and do exactly as instructed, and everything would be all right.
Oh? I was told something else.
Oh, consul's manipulating.
People only see what they want to see, I think it was.
Meaning?
Meaning nobody actually wants to see how much is left on their clock, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if you knew, you'd just stress out over it constantly.
A little more stressing wouldn't go amiss in your case, Tallow, you turkin head.
What? Why'd you gotta call me names?
Everyone here also seems very young and acts very young.
Just cause.
Wow.
Well, we don't know exactly what the consul intended, but she must have had something in mind to go to these lengths rigging the contraption.
Okay, about the fake clock.
You said the colony's flame clock was a fake.
What'd you mean?
What did you mean by that?
Wow, pretty blunt, huh? Honestly, we don't really know any more beyond the fact that it's a fake.
Since we never use it anyway, yeah?
When it's close to running dry, we get orders from the consul to go out and fight.
Well, what is it for then?
Yeah, why have it?
Do you think maybe there's some weird advantage to it? Like, maybe the colony's rank is really high, but it makes it look lower to get enemies to underestimate us?
Or the exact opposite. Actually, we're bottom tier, but it looks a lot higher to intimidate people.
Oh yeah, it could be that.
Well, your actual strength doesn't change, so it'd be pretty obvious once you get down to it.
And also, supplies from the castle are allocated based on rank.
Yeah, that too.
Could we see your supplies? That would give us a good idea of where you fall, rank-wise.
Nico's on warehouse detail. And I'm Nico. I'll get things ready for your inspection.
Nico, why? Nico, why does Nico talk about Nico in the third person and then confirm I'm Nico every time?
I don't know.
How about the real flame clock?
You said nobody knows where your real flame clock is except the consul. How are we supposed to find it then?
I don't suppose we could just ask the consul?
I don't think that would go very well. No.
Oh, come on! Why the huge sigh? I was just asking. Someone had to ask.
Well, it has to be somewhere, or the status quo wouldn't be maintained. If you fight, the flame clock must fill up. Suppose you were to harvest a large pool of life in a short time.
Oh, it would flow into the real clock.
I'd like to investigate any large-scale combat engagements you may have experienced. If we're lucky, someone may have witnessed some signs of the flame clock's operation.
Can we take a look into your past battle records?
Of course. I'll have them delivered to
I get
you.
the feeling this quest is going to get a bit bigger. Because this is a lot of intel to try and ask about. And yo, it's another colony where the quest is very different. I take it back. This is not anywhere near as short as Juniper's. They got friendly with us as short as Juniper's, but actually getting to the clock is taking some time.
You said the consul was away. Do you know how long for?
Tell you bluntly, we don't know either.
She's always disappearing.
You're actually
going
hiding
off on
the
one
clock.
special mission or another.
In that case, she could be back at any time.
I'm sorry that the answer isn't very useful.
This all sounds like kind of a big deal. It doesn't bother you?
It's nothing special. We don't normally talk much about it.
She just sends us down broad stroke orders, like, go defeat those guys. Send a team to this location.
Yeah. The only time she spoke normally was that one time, wasn't it?
Wait. Spoke
You know,
normally?
the time when Fiona became commander.
Yuck. Do we have to talk about that?
About what?
When the previous commander died, Fiona clung to the consul's knees. Started saying that the way we fought was making everyone miserable.
Yeah, it turned into a whole, like, debate. Until the consul was like, fine then, you try and change it. And made Fiona the commander.
What? Just like that?
I know, it was a twisted kind of punishment. But now I've got everyone else tangled up in this mess.
Whatever. We know you just want the best for us, Fifi.
That's why you get yourself in such a tizzy.
And that's why we want to support you in turn. You're good, Fiona. Better than you know.
Thanks, guys.
Punishing someone with a promotion? That's so bizarre.
Yeah, that's kind of where I am with this too, Noah. I got some head tilts about destroying it.
So, this whole clock breaking thing's kind of a sudden development, yeah? I wanted to ask how you lot feel about all this. We know how Fiona feels, but are you all okay with what we're about to do?
Thank you for finally asking this to somebody, Lance.
Honestly, I just want Fiona to be able to relax, like not have to carry all this responsibility.
That's so kind of you.
Even if we do this, people will still die.
Yeah, but if they do, it will be because of their own failure. That's not the same. She carries the banner for us, and it's because of us that it's so heavy.
But that weight's also the momentum that keeps her moving forward. I don't want us doing anything that could sully the purity of Fiona's conscience.
All right, all right. Let's all take some deep breaths.
I like that it's a debate.
We're all friends here. Keep it civil.
I'm happy that you're so concerned for me. Thank you.
Well, I reckon things will work out one way or another. I mean, come on. You've got us on your side.
Yeah, you tell him, Lance.
No one wants to lose their mates. Just don't lose track of what matters, yeah?
I guess that's it. Nothing else.
I think we've more or less heard all we need.
Yeah, I think so too. It's time to get to work. Let's check out the loose threads we've uncovered.
We should investigate the supplies in the warehouse and the colony's battle record data.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
I'll make sure everyone gives you their full cooperation.
We'll also try looking around for anything we might have missed.
It may seem suspicious that we're all like the consul might get suspicious that they're all helping us, but they did say the consul's not
If
here.
anything turns up, we'll be in touch.
But for how long?
They'll show up eventually, and then we'll kick their ass. You know that's how it'll work.
Fair.
I see some relations have changed.
Yeah, what's up with the chart? Let's get some stuff in here. Live for Fiona. Irma. Can talk about it. Yeah, everybody here. Like, it wasn't just me. Literally everybody has heart relations with each other. They're all so fucking lovey-dovey with everything. So
all
positive.
A giant family.
Yeah, but like, you hate members of your family. Come on, everybody hates members of their family. This is tighter than family. This is like everybody could sleep in a giant pile in the middle of the woods and just like be fine with it. They'd all just share warmth.
Everyone sleeps in the same bed.
Yeah, exactly. And there's absolutely no worries or concerns or hanky or nothing. They're just, yep, this is what we do, as if we've done it all of our lives. Yes, Palisade, exactly. And thank you for getting the quote right. Blood is thicker than water. Most people leave out the other half of that quote and completely misinterpret it. Welcome to Nico's warehouse. I'm Nico, and this is my, well, not my, but it's a warehouse. Look around all you like. Nothing here really stands out. It's all as I'd expect from a colony with the rank their flame clock says they are. Are you the one who does inventory management? I think that might be the consul? Nico only watches the warehouse. Nico, I should say, is me. Nico, I'm starting to think you have a tick.
I wonder why.
Why would a consul do that? Themselves. Is Nico the consul? Is Nico a hidden consul? And she's just constantly reaffirming that, hi, I am in fact Nico.
Maybe.
If so, I'm very impressed that a consul could even stomach the amount of, like, positivity it would take for this. Frost, Sean, you said you'd come back, you liars. Sorry to bother you, we were hoping to check out the old battle records. Fifi said to expect you. Bear with me for a moment. Transfer to you the data. If you see anything interesting, let me know.
Mm-hmm. She is N.
N is for Nico.
I see some relations have changed.
Lost friend. Even Shoes got hearts with the dead people. Junior squad. Discussion. Interact. What do we got? Buy stuff? Buy food.
Better make sure we're well rested.
I still never got something from Alexandria's canteen. Gotta remember to do that. Collectible boost 40%. Oh, God.
That's a big boost.
Nyam.
Oh, so good.
Sunny style fish pie. I had green onion cake last night. Homemade green onion cake. It's fucking delicious. And gyoza. It's so good. So glad that I took 4 hours off of streaming and just, like, didn't stare at a screen and did something with my house.
Where should I start?
Good.
Let's not mince words. Calling Moo is weird. And this is why you can't make friends. Yuri, come on.
True.
Come on. You gotta let him finish his fucking thought. I've looked into the combat records. For the past few years, there have been no large-scale combat engagements involving Colony Mew. That in and of itself is understandable, but we can't do that investigation survey thing you brought up earlier, right? Back to the drawing board? Perhaps, but what really caught my eye was the wastelessness, so to speak. Without any big wins or losses, not only were there no large swings to the flame clock total, there were also no interruptions to the colony's supply chain over the long term. So what's that prove, except that Fiona and the others are fending well for themselves? Gotta say, that's not really the impression I got of this place at first glance. We've heard them chatting, they don't really seem to talk a whole lot of training or strategy. And think about the personal turnover. You saw the flower garden. Notice how young they all are. I knew it! I knew there was something!
Yeah, like, is there a single person in Mu that's above, like, 5th term?
Add that to the consul's extended periods of absence. Ignoring for the sake of the argument the insecure environment, the colony's military results couldn't really afford such stability. Come to think of it, didn't Fifi say their colony's rank stayed the same? And the flame clock issue is odd as well. I couldn't stop wondering what the point of the deception was. We said we thought it could be to fool enemies, but the soldiers here aren't given information. It's not even being manipulated, just flat out not being supplied. Fiona and the others didn't even seem bothered by it, but I think in the real world it wouldn't do them any favors. Right, of the two sides, it's actually Fiona and the others it affects. What was it Talos said? Something about not stressing all the time? Oh, well, back the snuff up. You're not saying. The people the consul wanted to deceive. Was it the residents of Colony Mu all along? There's one more thing that bothers me. Looking at Fiona and the others, didn't they remind you of someone? They don't believe in anything beyond what they can see in the moment, still thinking that fighting is everything. Like we did way back then? They're so occupied with the reality put in front of them, they don't think of anything beyond that horizon. In Colony Mu's case, they don't seem much interested in anything apart from the banner that Fiona carries. As soon as it's about Fiona, they all get super passionate. Think they're being used? It's not a question of being used. I'd imagine we're also only seeing what we want to see. So that's why Fiona was appointed commander, because she's useful for hiding whatever's inconvenient. If the consul had to go to such lengths to devise this, there can only be one reason. Please enlighten me, because I am just getting more confused. Consul's betraying Colony Mu. The raid we interrupted must have been their doing as well. And we gotta tell Fifi.
Let's be off.
Uni's been pretty incredible. I was not expecting this level of incredible. Might explain the demon dogs. You know what? You're right. I did ask about them.
Yeah, the fact that random Kevis soldiers would have demonic bolts.
I'm not carrying a hero right now. Yeah, Craft Maiden. Still working on uncovering this class for a few other people. Oh, hi.
Oh no. What's going on?
We got some Agnes with red
It's
irises.
like back at Colony 4.
Another Mobius messing with
Oh
us.
boy, this again.
However, they did let us just run right past, so that's odd.
Towel? Hey, what's wrong with you?
Sorry about this, bud.
What?
Towel!
Don't worry, he'll be alright.
Why would they attack the commander?
Now,
I guess it's not just Mobius. They can mark anyone they want as an enemy.
Muse consul. It was you, wasn't it?
Irma? What? What?
Dun dun dun.
Reality, right? It's just so dull. That's why nobody pays it any mind. They'd rather chase pretty dreams.
Oh, I said I liked Irma. Oh.
You really should have just stayed dreaming.
Why would you do something like this?
When someone close to you gets hurt, you want to become stronger for them. That desire and sadness, they make for a quality flame.
Is that why you arranged the attack? Conspired with Keves, sacrificed all those lives?
Without some hardship, humans don't come together. It was just the same with you.
Cut the crap! How could you put Fiona through this?
I know perfectly well what I did.
Maybe not 100% bad. Maybe 90% bad, but I'm actually kind of understanding some of this.
She never once gave up. She wouldn't let the dream be all there was. That purity of purpose. It lifted everybody up. The need to support one another. She taught me that as well.
Oh, well, ain't that nice? Learn this!
Did Fiona actually influence a fucking console? No.
Don't hurt my friend!
They're not real people, though.
Even if she's bad, she's still my friend!
They're cartoon villains.
Fiona!
I mean, even a cartoon villain can have depth.
What?
Fiona!
Did you just shoot her? You literally just shoot her in the back.
Stand up. You can do better than this. Please, get up. You'll do your best for the others, won't you? You'll do all that you can, and then some.
Stop it! I'll fight along with you if you want. I'll fight by your side against whatever it is that's making you sad, Irma. So please, stop calling it a dream.
Hey, don't disappoint me like that. You've already made your choice. You chose what you wanted to see, and freely. Just how heavy is that banner? How many lives do you carry? Please, stop.
What?
All of their hopes. You did say you'd shoulder them.
Why did this turn into the heaviest one?
You'd never break her.
You said we'd be together forever.
Crying about it won't change the truth. The fact is, your friends are dead, and I'm the one who killed them.
I wondered for a second if she was just also being manipulated, but no, that's a straight Mobius. It can't be. No, they're cartoon villains. I refuse to accept anything less. This is the first console that has not been just a straight up cartoon villain.
Also, I'm noticing a pattern with their letter names.
I'm not. Unless you just mean they're the alphabet. Aside from that, like that was obvious from the beginning, I think.
No, like an actual pattern. Like their normal names and their letters.
Well, I mean, it just starts with their first name. It starts with the first letter of their name. That's also kind of obvious.
Yeah, that's kind of the pattern I was going with.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't see that as a pattern. That's what I'm saying. That's just like. I don't even know what that is. That's just like. It's not worth calling it something. I think it's like a coincidence isn't right, but the writers made them. The writers made their names. They can make their names into whatever they want. I don't think you can use it to infer anything else. Is what I'm talking about. And if that's the case, then it's not a pattern. Right? Like what are you suggesting that you can infer from that?
I just said there was no single pattern. Because most isn't inferring anything from it.
Right, but to me, it's like if you can't use the pattern to predict future stuff, then it's just a thing. It's not really a pattern.
It's just a nice little detail.
Sure. Yeah, we can go with that. But I mean, like, most of the other consoles, you didn't know they were real people. The only ones that we've had where we know there are two names is Irma and maybe Evil Noah, Evil Mio, and even then, so that's like 3.
And Jordan.
Jorge? What was his name? That guy. It's not Jordan. Jorgen? It sounded like you were saying Jordan.
Yeah, I was saying
it's Jorgen. No, it's not Jordan. I don't know what it is, but it's not Jordan. I know that for sure. You're right. It starts with a J, but it's not Jordan. Yorin, that's what it is.
Okay, I got the general pronunciation right. I just got the specifics wrong.
Well, like, I know Jordan's from high school. I've never met a Yorin. That's why I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. I don't think the first letter of the console means anything unless it's just for side quest consoles, and the story consoles have meaning in their first letter name. That's what I was basically. That is what I think. And if they don't mean anything, then I'm not seeing a significant pattern worth recognizing. That's what I'm getting at. Monsoon Josh 3D. If you would like to chat, yeah, then you can join the general, and then I will pull you into the champagne room. Champagne room has permissions on it. Because, you know, I can't just... Normally I hang out in open call general and let anybody join. Can't do that for Xenoblade because you need to be secure. So what... She has Galactic Flight. Charges chain attack gauge and grants power charge to all allies. Charges chain attack gauge. What? Is there a chain attack gauge in this? Does this mean that you just get more chain attack afterwards?
Like the bottom right.
So wait, does she... So that means one of two things. Either she will give you more orders, or she'll give you some bar when you're done.
I think it means that she'll give more of like the bar, like more potential orders.
But I see now I can't use her first then, because the hero is a freebie. So I can use her in the middle of a chain attack and then gauge it out, but if I use her first, then it's gonna fill up off of nothing, and I won't learn anything. Make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
When chosen, multiply the TP of all active characters except self by 120%. What? Oh, she's good. Oh, she's good for chain attacks.
This is not the most absurd I've seen, by the way.
Sure, go for a shackle. Or, I mean, shackle block. I was trying... Actually, what I wanted to do was break. Alright, we're trying out a new co-commer here. Monsoon. Welcome to the chat. I hope you have a decent mic.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going? Gonna turn you down just a smidgen.
Mic check, mic check.
You're good, you're good. Just volume balancing.
Alright, sounds good.
Lots of healers. Who's next? Who's next? 46. I don't have many people that can finish up an order. That's potentially a problem. Go with Uni now. Physical defense down. All active characters except self. Yes, go with this because I'm a little worried right now. Share own buffs. I have to look at her arts when I'm done with this because, yeah, this very much seems like a character that doesn't do much on her own in a sense. Like, ultimate support, basically. Like, healer makes sense because it's like just buffing everybody else.
Yeah, her class is very unique.
Like, it could stand in on any team. Okay, good. So we got that. Reactivation. She comes back again. Now I can use Galactic Flight and see what happens. Multiplies the TP. Yeah, I'm going to start with her because if I start with Noah, then I'm running out of characters that can finish orders. One random buff for max effort, which is 46 points. Oh man, Tyon's at 50. That's almost enough to just finish it. Can Noah get an extra 10? Probably not. I gotta spend Senna.
You're in for it now.
And then Mio, which will bring at least somebody big back. Are there, wait, is there ads? I see multiple targets on me. Right, the dogs. The dogs. Forgot about the dogs.
Yeah, there are the dogs.
Reactivation. Yes, you're right. She does give you back an order. So with her, you can get chain attacks with 6 orders in them.
Cool.
Hmm.
I mean, it makes sense for her since she's rallying the team.
Defender, aggro, Senna. I don't actually want lands right now because that's going to spend my Ouroboros too soon. How about reduce physical? I don't know if I'm going to get to use them all right now, though, because I only have so many characters left up right now. And they're all around 50, which means I can't get 150 to get 2 people back. Chance to pierce. Yo, Monsoon, I can hear some clicking.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, give me Mio to at least get the highest one back. And now I can get an Ouroboros order. Well, I mean, I should have enough to finish one more order. So depending on who I pick, I'll get an Ouroboros. Mio at 70 now. Yeah, it's got to be lands. Because if I end with Mio, then it's just going to bring Mio back again. And I don't think that's enough to get... I don't think she's going to have enough points to be able to do a chain attack gauge on her own. But you know what? I can judge then. because I have used Tyon. So, next round, like, I'm gonna have an Ouroboros order next round, and I'll also have somebody that can trigger another one. So Noah first, remove aggro null of lost for physical defense. And then Mio for, yeah, AoE and aggro plus. I mean, aggro plus is giving her an extra 10, 15 points every time. And I got a Bravo. So I get Mio and Tyon. Oh, I see, right, because the Ouroboros order takes up one in the center. I was thinking with who was left, I would get Noah, Mio, and Uni, and then I could just pick Uni again for the final order, but now I'm fucked. I only have one left, and if I don't take the Ouroboros, then I don't have any orders left. Yeah. I don't actually want multiplying the TP right now. What I want is lands, and then all three of my healers, and then somebody else. Okay, good. 70 times 125 is perfect. Still just gonna keep trying to lower that defense. Good, it actually landed this time. Accuracy down, chance to pierce. Tyon just getting 91 because he wants to. Uni with physical defense down again. They don't stack, but it might refresh. And then Noah, Ether down, and front attack plus. With that much HP left, game's gonna be tight. I'm not expecting him to... I might. Senna's last explosion does a lot.
I think you're doing a good enough damage right now.
Bam! Yes! Good. Got it. And there's still a dog left, so it's not a... not quite a triumphant end to the fight. Okay, voice scene. Shh.
You really shouldn't cry for me.
Sorry. You were my friend. But I couldn't save you.
Fiona. You'll always be my
Irma.
Ugh, perfectly terrible timing. That was a wailing sob. Yep, that was what the subtitle said. Oh wow, that hurt. Okay, what's up? Guys, hi.
Hi.
What's up? I have a moment.
So,
It's playing fast right now. That's why you were hearing the clicking as my controller.
Okay, yeah, just it's I want to be cautious with audio on this.
I have it on push to talk right now, so you won't hear it.
Perfect.
Yeah, but push to talk is always the safe option if there's like stray audio.
Okay, so the fake one was up there at the actual colony, but the real one was hidden over here in front of the field of grave flowers.
It's kind of fitting that the Irma's death puts the colony in front of the flower garden.
Well, I mean, kinda, yeah. I'm thinking this is where it always was. But I'm still just kind of completely floored that, hey, this is a real person. That consul didn't even have the red armor. Like, they didn't even show the cartoon villain outfit.
Yeah, no, so sometimes they're just actual people.
Impossible. No, this was an outlier. None of them will be like this. I refuse to believe it. It can't be that the game is just showing us that future hints. No. Impossible. Voiced cutscene.
Total blasphemy.
So this is where the flame clock was. How did we never see it before?
I can hear you again.
I'm not great with words, but I wanted to say, I'm sure she was a complicated person too.
I'll never forgive what Irma did. I know I can never, ever forgive her. But if I'd never met her, I wouldn't be who I am today. She's taught me a lot as well.
Just promise you won't suffer alone, all right? If things get too much to bear, you can always talk to me.
Tallow.
If you need to grumble, or swear, or call someone names, I'm your man. I'll get rid of all your worries. You can count on this turkin head, okay?
Same old Tallow.
She woke me up, you know. Irma did. Made me watch you. I couldn't move, but I followed every word you said.
Perhaps she didn't want you to be alone.
Awoke me. Oh, what? She put him under the red eye spell thing, and then once the real fight started, she let him go intentionally. No, Irma, no. No, cartoon villain, no. Stop with this complexity layers.
But then, why? Why do something like that? I'm supposed to be the turkin head, not Irma.
I want to know about these Mobius people. I have to know what Irma was thinking. Will you let me fight by your side still?
No reason to say no.
You're already our friend, Fifi.
Don't ever forget how you're feeling right now. I think it'll keep you strong.
Oh shit, yeah, wow, okay, I'm just realizing now, hey, Lance actually has a very unique reason to connect with her on this, because Yoren.
Yeah, they both lost a friend.
To Mobius.
Exactly.
Yeah. I won't. Not ever.
Here we go!
This one is taller than most. Mobius, warning level 4, wonderful. Oh, at least this time the clock didn't fall down to the ground. It got caught. Quest complete.
Don't want to disrupt the flower field.
Through her dramatic parting with Irma, Fiona has gained much strength. Hoping to learn more about Mobius, she has joined your party. Woo! We're all in agreement, right? This is absolutely lands. Signifier.
Yes.
Bam.
Oh, yeah.
A unique healer that applies random buffs to allies and can strengthen the whole party with arts. That is very much like Uni's Interlink with the random buffs.
I see some relations have changed.
Yeah, it's basically dedicated buffer.
Turkin head. One of them went away from Heart into Mad Face, and Tallow now thinks Irma is a Turkin head. The dead Mobius member. And Fiona has changed into the sad Cloud, sharing a secret with Tallow, and wounds run deep with Irma. Does that mean that they're the only two who now know that Irma was bad? Maybe. Okay, so we've got like 10-20 minutes. She's always cheering us up and keeping us going, but she's got a very important duty to do. Fiona, helping the Ouroboros, you just have to grin and bear it for now. We've got like 10 minutes before we hit 2 hours, and this is just for the sake of future VODs, right? This is a really good chunk to make into the side quest for just this character. So I'm going to run around on the colony and talk to some people until we head over the 2 hour mark, and then we can go off and do the castle that I said I wanted to do. And then we got distracted because somebody glares at Mystery Man exclusively. Wanted me to do the side quest.
Mystery Man.
Look, it's always important that you get the heroes.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, getting heroes is almost top priority because I want more options in classes. So, heroes.
Me? I'll try.
Let's see what she's got for arts and such. Disperse Bloodlust. What's her gems? Disperse Bloodlust is reduces aggro generated. Swelling Blessing is boost power of buff effects. That makes sense. And extends duration of buff effects. Arts. She's got Resonant Flag, grants own buffs to all allies. So whatever she puts on herself, she'll share with others. Max Effort is applies one random buff to self. So they sort of go back to back. Buff yourself, Resonant Flag to share with everybody. Unbreakable Heart is Regenerate. So she gets a small heal space. Her Talent Art is applies 2 random buffs to all allies. So it's very random. You can't really build her in a way that's like, I want you to be attack buffs. It's like, you're just getting something. I don't know what. Something.
Yeah, unfortunately the buffs aren't specific. They're just general buffs.
Lightning Passion boosts damage dealt for each active buff. Frontward AoE and target. Yo, are those the things that that turn into Master Arts, though? Lightning Passion and Illuminate. Class. No, neither of those turn into Master Arts. So those are exclusive for her. Skills. Cheer up everyone. Restores nearby allies' HP on art execution. Amount healed is equal to 50% of users' healing. So she doesn't really have much dedicated healing, but she's just sort of passively heals everybody by doing stuff. Extends duration of buff effects issued by self by 40%. She's got a lot of multipliers. Brightest Star boosts damage dealt by 40% when HP is at 90% or higher, and restores 4% of HP when a buff is applied. Okay.
Just a lot of passive healing.
Focus on buffs and passive healing. Okay. Okay. I think I can get behind that. And that appears to be the next one chronologically. Is the healer, the Signifer. Good colors on that one too, just as an outfit in general. Oh, because I have Land set to a specific costume, it doesn't show what he looks like in the costume.
Aww.
So let's put him in base clothing for a second. Arts. Class. So as a Signifer. Yo, boy's looking spiffy. Like he's actually gonna do that Girl Scout thing we talked about yesterday.
Sweet.
The cuffs. The cuffs are a little much for me. They're so wide.
It reminds me of like a sailor uniform.
It works pretty well with Mio's skirt. I don't think Uni pulls it off. I think Uni with the eye patch right now kind of looks like more pirate than she ever has. Like she's wearing like a commander's jacket of a ship she just stole. Let's have Lance wear his regular clothing for a little while until he finishes up in Yumsmith. I like this jacket. It's good. And God, I so sorely need another tank. And nobody is anywhere close to ranking up. I might have to switch heroes when we go to the castle. Just for the sake of surviving. Yo, how did I not notice this little side path here?
Oh yeah, there's a little
This is really good.
there's a little bonus route off of the colony.
This island has a whole lot of ladders to drop. Like a surprising amount of ladders.
I mean, considering that most of them are like high above sea level.
Oh God, I fell off. Ah! Oh, it wasn't a ladder. Oh, that was a
zip line.
That was a zip line. Well, okay, look, I didn't intentionally run off the edge, all right? That was totally by accident. That was just, I hit the button before the camera came back. Boop, boop, boop. Running along and running along. Running. I guess Xenoblade 2 proved that you can have 6 characters running around, right? So Xenoblade 3, like, why not make them all party members?
Why not make everyone be active in battle?
Take the fast way.
And then we'll give you a 7th too, just to prove we can. Just to upgrade it a little bit.
And a cherry on top.
Good thing we found this. Could you help me out here?
I also kind of wish that the heroes would participate in these, like, group events. It'd be nice.
I hope we can make use of this.
Like, turning on a piece of technology or opening a door or something. It's a tiny thing. I just, like, I love that the heroes are here and that there's so much variety to them. I want them to interact with the party a little bit more after you get them.
Fair. Also, who thought to put a supply crate, like a storage area, like so far away from Moo?
I think it's just sort of a, like a secret. That's a gameplay secret, not really something that makes sense. You really don't remember a thing before you got attacked. I don't even remember being attacked. That's just terrifying to think about, losing your memory. So they don't remember anything from being infinity-eyed? You think Fiona's okay? It's a real cause for concern that she won't tell us anything. But hold up, Ethel did remember, didn't she? Maybe that's something that they can choose to erase if they want to. Colony Moo Soldier? Looking for something in particular? Circlet of Wisdom, Mint Potpourri. Block rate by 40%, solid weak guard. Ooh, boy, yeah, sure, I'll buy one of those.
We're getting to the good accessories.
And they're all still rank 1. But I learned this early on. The rarity is not the only consideration. Like items, I think they did this in Xenoblade 2 as well, where there's like a type of item, like say attack plus 20%. That item will have rarities of like common, rare, epic, whatever, and it's 20%, 25, 30. But then there'll be another item that's common is attack plus 40. And then that has rarity levels. So like you can have commons that are better than the rare of the previous rank. Make sense?
Oh, that smells gorgeous.
Yeah.
Stare. What, is there something on me? Don't mind me, I'm just curious since we don't have any officers in our colony. Now that you mention it, I saw bodies on the battlefield when we first got here. It was tough at first, but we supported each other through it, and now we're even closer. Silver linings and all that. What do you got? Lotus. No links. Fifi's out there representing us and fighting side by side with the Ouroboros, right? Yep, so for Fifi's and our sakes, we have to be less dependent on her. So Irma was hiding everything here. Irma... Fiona must be suffering the most out of us all. We've got to support and comfort her. Supporting everybody here, but like was not just straight up evil, right? Not straight up evil. We still don't...
Not completely evil,
We
no.
still don't know for what aim she was doing all this. Unless we do, and I just didn't pick up on that. She said, like, people need to suffer in order to come together. And, like, maybe it was everybody's fighting and working so damn hard just to support Fiona. Which meant they were very, very effective when they went out and fought something. But that doesn't really explain why hide it. Like, why hide the clock and the information in the first place? Does it?
I mean, every consul has their own way of running their colony.
Sure, but that was the big mystery that was brought up, and then I hope that they give us some information on it by going through the quest. Like, this colony's quests, I mean. Are we done fighting now that the clock is gone? I guess so. Nothing about it feels real, though. Was there only the one little bit of info to pick up here? For now, anyways. We did just pick up Fiona. It could be that we have to do, like, a chapter's worth of progress. Kanata. We got the castle not far north and Erythia relay base to the southeast. We've had nothing to worry about until now, but the Agnians aren't our allies anymore, so... Is that what's worrying you? Can't really relax knowing that, but if we team up together like we always have, we'll be fine. I suppose, yeah, they haven't really... They're on the sea and also surrounded on all sides by very strong military installations. Is there something under here? Because I see 2 inspection points.
Oh, wait a minute, it's inside the house.
Oh, you're right, yeah, because of the elevation. Poster. The squad assignments are written out here. Tallow Squad, Tallow Kanata Shu. Battle Squad, Ayase, Mikaela, Irma, Sean, Summer. Maintenance, Nico, Lotus, Frost, Tessori, Hildamari. Interesting thing to put up. What you got there? Laundry duty, Frost, Irma. I'll do it for you this time. Tallow. World building, okay. So the consul was tricking us. Sean and Frost perished too, all because of her. Sympathize with you, mate, but it's not over. The colony still needs you, don't forget that. You're right, we rose up so we don't have to lose anything or anyone else. I'll get back to work.
I see some relations have changed.
Monsters in the Erythia Sea won't attack us if we ride in Levnesses or boats, right? Well, yeah, it looks like they haven't developed a taste for the mechanical yet, thankfully. Oh, that's why. They just don't want to eat it. Makes sense. There's a bunch of posters around here.
Have you ever tried eating a machine?
See, to me, I'm thinking, like, have you ever looked at the inside of a shark? They don't really recognize machines. They see something moving and eat it.
Fair.
Something written down here. Cleaning duty, Tallow Squad. Make sure you close up the waste disposal bag this time, Nico. Look, I said I'm sorry, Tallow. So they just interact with each other through post-it notes.
It's a funny little system that they have going.
If he's really going with you, then I don't want her to leave. It'll be okay, Hildy. You have Tallow and Nico and everyone else. I guess. I'm sorry I shouldn't be so selfish. Just come back soon as you can, okay? Okay. Okay. I shouldn't mock her, but I'm gonna anyways. Okay. I think that's it, yeah. That's it for this area. And we're right about at the 2-hour mark, so...
Off to the castle?
I guess. First, though... I'm gonna go back to Alexandria's colony. And get that damn canteen food that I forgot about and then tried to get last time. Earlier. Oof. Did you ever stretch so hard that your abs hurt?
I think.
Nande, Palisita-san. Nande. Nande, Ima. Okay. So, そして今、そう、この食べ物を注文後にトイレに行きたいんだから、その後に5分タイマーを始めます。Okay? His motivation and drive might be a bit lacking at the moment, but Philly used to be a really decent captain. I was made up to get on his squad. We all want a leader who's strong, smart, you can look up to, so you can understand why I get annoyed when you see status quo. Okay. Chumon.
We could do with some food.
Order food. Tabemono o chumon. Riverberg Crispy Grill. Enemy gold boost. Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna buy it. No, fuck it. Fuck it. I don't actually care about gold boost. I'm okay with not getting this on my list for the rest of the game.
Wanna watch me do a flip?
Hi.
More money.
No, but right now I want the drop boost of the food I already have. So, chotto matte, toire ni ikitai n da. I'm absolutely down to talk about past games and RPGs and all the stuff that we did when we were younger, except that I have to. 5分の間に日本語だけ話せます。パルセドさんから、パルセドさんのポピーリワードのせいで日本語だけ話せます。
I'm going to pretend I know what you just said, but okay.
いらない。大丈夫です。OK。小にこれ何？もうエクスプロールした。お、これがこれが海じゃないね。これが違う場所。そうだね。そうだ。カスル小の方がね。日本語を小を到着前に日本語を止めたいんだからもうちょっと海を見るの方がいいよだと思う。live 何しよう何しようじゃない。それ何ですか？しているけどについて絶対何も知らない。
I think the only thing I know is Nehoma.
それが知らない。そこの方法に、wait. ちょっと待って。チーズいいよ。それおかしい。ちょっと。チーズ。
Gotta get that map completion.
チーズ。
Mystery Man's all about that map completion.
ミステリーマンじゃないの？みんなが。
Yeah, no, it's him.
みんな。Yo! やったー
Yay!
Full circle. I'm curious if you can speak Spanish.
Nah. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Heal. Okay, この島は何ですか? Lavi Sandbar.
Sí, yo puedo hablar español.
Whoa, check this place out.
Second Pillar Remnant. Pillar.
Better put our backs into it.
これは何? Tantal? Tantal? Tantal を見つけた?
Tantal?
Here we go.
強いよ。強いホックスだ。
Did Tantal turn into a desert?
No, no. 欲しくない、欲しくない、欲しくない、欲しくない、欲しくない。
What's that, a Starlight pit?
それが大きい魚だ。大きい魚ちゃん。これが雪だよな。だよなじゃない。雪じゃない。雪じゃないよ。これが砂。Okay, done with Japanese. Good. I think this is Tantal.
That was the 5 minutes.
I think that this might be Tantal. Because second pillar sounds like a Tantal thing, and I'm seeing like big old looking temples that were in Uriah and Tantal.
It might be that. It might be Hyantia Tech ruins.
Do these look like Hyantia shapes? This type of structure was in Tantal, I'm pretty sure. They had these domes with like the holes in them. And it would fit on the world map. Because Tantal came after Leftheria. Leftheria is sort of all over the sea, but from here, where would Tantal go? Right? Like, we all kind of forgot about Tantal when we laid out the Titans.
But speaking in that logic, where does Indol fit into all of this?
Indol went down, didn't it? Like, Indol was not part of the land masses that all came together because it was straight up, like, overtaken as part of the end game.
Sad.
Indol also didn't really have any landmarks that you could see. The only thing you went to on Indol was a city. Like, Torna was also destroyed, but we found a portion of it out here. Just sort of not anywhere in particular, it just exists. Also, we will go to the castle, just, you know, figure it's I'm already here. I can go around the perimeter, grab like a few little chesticles, right?
Fair.
I hope we can make use of this.
Yeah. I knew I was going to grab some aggro. It's fine. All I want to do is fill out this little island here so that I don't have to come back to it.
It's always scary whenever you go into like an area that's 20 levels above you.
See, I don't do that a whole lot because I know there's so much to explore in the areas that Like, I'm level appropriate for. I don't have to go to the 20 levels above me area. But, as with anything, I like that in Xenoblade you can. If you want to futz around in there, you're welcome to try. Just sort of making my way around the perimeter before I head to the castle, because I can.
Perimeter scanning.
When do we get a Temperantia reference? I mean, Temperantia could have easily just been that very first desecrated field we went to, right? That was the most Temperantia out of everything that I felt.
Yeah, Temperantia is just kind of a barren wasteland.
It also didn't really have many unique landmarks to call out. Kebis has a base here.
Interesting.
Gastratus. Come on! Man, it is frustrating with this boat. Just wanting to get stuck on all the colliders around the continents or around the land masses.
It does good with high elevation islands, but for shoals, it does not fare well.
Yeah, so I'm fairly certain that might be the most Tantal you can see out of this whole thing. Maybe we'll see. Maybe Tantal's actually in the middle of the ocean. It could be there too.
Maybe it was like. Maybe it's also the like the central Leftheria Titan.
In the middle of the ocean, you mean?
In like the center of the world.
Maybe, but what good would that do? That's a harsh way of putting it. I mean, like, you never saw the central Leftherian Titan. It was always hidden in clouds. So that wouldn't really be a reference. They might say it is the case, but it's not something that you can really see and have that moment of like, fan service recognition for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
Crescent Cliffs. Okay, but like landmark though.
High landmark.
56.
Never seen this.
Yes, landmark. Okay, 4th pillar remnant. So maybe Tantal's just kind of scattered around here like Leftheria is. Didn't Tantal have pillars like this?
I would have to double check.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but it feels like a Tantal thing. Alright, fine. I'll stop filling in map.
To the castle.
So is that the prison camp then? That looks very prison campy. We should keep our distance from the castle until we're fully ready for the infiltration. They won't see this boat heading directly to them from, like, any window in the castle. Hurry up, back away.
Yeah, but thou must.
But there's also, like, a landmass over here. This might be where they actually want to send me, though. Because it's on the same landmass, so maybe I should go back. Hey, you want to know something crazy? If I wanted to, I could make a beeline from here across the ocean, and that sword would just keep getting bigger. Like, that's how far away we've gotten in this one area. We started at the base of it, and it's that far away.
Aurelia sea is huge.
They did give you a boat for it. It's not quite like Aerith Sea from the first game, where, it's big, but you could swim across it in 40 minutes if you wanted to, and hey, there's teleportation pads. Like, nope! You get a boat, and you're gonna need it. Frames? That's... Sorry, Sandslash, no drop frames.
Maybe it's a network thing.
Must be your side today. Okay. Off the boat, into the cave. Oh, this is where they said rest at Inlet Cave. Gotcha, okay.
Never seen this place before.
Pict's Cove.
Just as we'd heard, it's unlikely we'll be covered here.
Let's the opportunity to rest, then proceed with the infiltration.
Could do with some food.
Yeah, you're kind of stuttering in and out for me, Ryan.
Shouldn't be. I'm not losing any frames, but I do see that I'm stuttering on this side, so like maybe OBS isn't dropping any frames, but OBS also isn't capturing properly. Why is my computer struggling? Like my whole computer is struggling. Why? Oh, its reading is not plugged in.
Okay, maybe that explains it.
How's that? Give it a second, give it a second. Because yeah, if my computer's not plugged in, it starts struggling to keep a solid frame rate. It's a power horse, and at some point it stops.
Okay, it's so much smoother now.
At some point it stops horsing. At some point it stopped horsing if it didn't have direct juice. Well, thanks for helping troubleshoot. Can I make any new gems? I've gotten more materials and stuff. Yes, actually, I can craft up to agility plus agility 5.
Looks good to me.
Which is good. Missing lots of stuff. There's gems where I have like half of the required materials from now until the end of the gem crafting. Boost ally revival speed, that's good.
Gem's done.
Yeah! When canceling boost damage dealt by 45, I can get up to 5 for a bunch of these now, which is good. 25% chance to strike twice per auto attack. Auto attack interval by 25%. Yeah, I think that's good.
That should be about enough.
Much better.
Give it cleaning. And let's rest. Move on.
Finally, we can relax.
We can leave at any time. Let's get on with it then. Got my identification device on. Once we're inside the prison, we won't be able to come back out again for a while. We must be absolutely sure that we're ready for anything. Oh, it's giving you a no return thing here. This is not the end of the game. It's not possible. We're too low level. But it is a serious time. We're going to be here for a bit. So
we're entering serious moments.
So far, we've seen Bionis, Mechonis. I would like to asterisk those because Bionis and Mechonis are fucking huge, and we've seen parts of them all over the place. Mykonos' sword is on this side of the world, Mykonos' hand is on the other side, and both of those should have been at the same place. We've seen where the Bionis head is, and we've seen portions of its stomach. I think Bionis and Mykonos might have formed, like, just sort of various... Oh, and yeah, and we saw Maktha Forest was on the southwest side. We've seen Gormont, Uriah, something of Morardain, something of Leftheria, something of Tantal. Maybe Temperantia was the first place. That's just a feeling. Something of Torna, and Moritha was also around Maktha, but Moritha was not a Titan. The only Titan that's not been...
just land.
The only Titan that's not been shown is Indal, but Indal was destroyed. That's, yeah, basically. Like, everything except for Indal has been probably accounted for somehow so far. In some portion. Let's go. Monica is staying in the city to lead the Lost Numbers and won't be able to join the party for a while. Okay, I was wondering about that. They are going to take her away from me now.